Now ora kofi tonto atiase kofi mo akwa
me nua me joso
bibia bokọ de
nyame adom bibia bokọ
me de wa moto ana wa to ba ha
oh dabi
are you sure
dabi
say ya na akasa de but ubibia nya yi
oh me okay so ohwe ira Mahmoud Bawumia odi animu a ohwe sebe ahokeka odi ye ne niam se ono na odi anim no eto ba ha ene benya nsunsun so ye so na so ohwe ye to aba no and 24 hours cry until ne odi kan no Ghana abakose mo bin sida John Mahama mpodi the last election I will lose here no when to me and concede he never conceded and 2016 I will lose here no so no it took him a long time and sana ojiatum enti ohwe John Mahmoud Bawumia say ya to aba na within 14 hours me nimpo say be drew 14 hours because kasa Sunday no
and about 9:10 hokono
kasa 9:35 am
9:35
and yet to about 5 5 p.m. and a collation no started here
5 p.m. of Saturday.
Na collation just a very short period and by the time our results no a shall see by a clear indication like about 10-12 am it literally within
17 hours
within 9 hours after we saw a clear picture no and we declare say you know what me feel say baby a internal collation na dru no me gitum say me nua pani Mahama Dinkono and no you see o choose ni words very carefully one kaso Dinkono say decisively because or come and naturally say oni hu achinwa show bia so bi wa betimi agi bibia tumba abeji atumu amemrenfi mu we dey o say decisively so ho enti na wo hwe asamba ko kan ne so say yemmeye a destructive opposition yemmeye opposition say yes say no just say wo dey wa be ye o mampanyin ti no e kwan bi e be fa so asay wo ti say the NDC for ye no o say yenye that destructive opposition ye be constructive opposition na sabi yensusu ye ene ye nkasa ye mu no eye de ye free say ebe boa na ye be ka no nokre mu na ye de atenetene nye de ye den ebe say enti mi mu mabam ena se o ye bebu no na o bobra na sabi o ani so ade hu no na unim de nyame de adua wo mu a nkuko bia ni ho a eye se ebu wabam wo obra kwantu no enti na nyontuni bi kan na se nkuko ya adwenkyere so ati ase menim I think say OJ I think OJ rather OJ say nkuko ya adwenkyere Ghana for na akire o madwen say yenuanom ene
koso no sa na efre
sa montenase na da foforo no monsa amra enti me nua me de mabamu mu me gidi se nya me de bibre adua me mu a yebetimi aye e de abo man Ghana ene yem party NPP
me di se oba na wuti Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enra na wo hobi now di fi ho
enra na me wo ho yeah but me free on tem kakra but
okay
so me nim which one na wo come
I'm talking about say party supporters
oh and na me wa no first one nyina na me
yes party supporters ko ho na mo ko shenu nkran and ono so si show mu nkran but you see de meme dwene me pese me kasa mati fo obi anka bibi nchebe but me hwe video no bibi ba picture bi ba mani so say enye tu say NPP constitution say mo wa bamu a mo ko yi flag bearer a year before the election 24 months before the election ena se muni abamu a mo ko yi flag bearer 2 years before the election so it means that 2024 they say baby to 2025 ending of 2025 next say mo sa ko yi flag bearer enye campaign na no mashase no ena onu say ebia wo yes ade we si ama ya hunu say the base near strong party ni support na ne ya one de to so biem omo a omo kasa omo boni chidom na bebre so be ba be executive positions any members of parliament enti oh odno ho tutu Dr. Bawumia ni yen consider akwawe nipa we say ne yen so se money chidom no susu wini se ne be ya or so betimi aya agenda e de amaye enye campaign no wa sha ase yes ade no oye de
oh there be edi kan kra no eye party for no ene stress e omo pese omo be hu no so no mpo de anka odini nkomo wie de na anka obepene se bia obegina home kakra na anka wapese woni na busua betena se na nkomodie bi wo montamu ne ade ba me Sunday no mra me dru ho anopa no ne nipa egufie ho no me hu dwere me enti da ben Wednesday so from Monday crowd anopa no na me ese me koho na me nya nti ese opese onya some private time kakra ti by 11 no me hu yese videos ni ade che se bi ni pa no kra ma na ho megie na opese amaso enti emu bi na ese free fie ekoto aye dwuma so enra de minia mi dru e ho be say 8 o'clock mi dru nipa na egu abonten and various constituencies are omo ba wage agbawe Trobo Ayawaso Ansana Ashanti region for omo ba here
oh is that
yes and no Ashanti region at the 3 buses
oh I see
Ansana 2 sprinters and a buy so enti enye se bi a ono na opetumi bi autie ne nkasa ye no mu o se onyankopon ne si hene na to da bi a nyame nhihye mu no ya na ye ntiase ba e bi a na enne no adekro na wo hwehwe no na ne mra nya den ensonye anasa adekro na wo hwehwe no enne wo nsaka emwa wo enti nyame nhihye ena esi nyina ye den ye hwe na nyame nyamfom so this is a leader say nyame nyamfom so it tells you say ono no enye tumidie ena wo hwe obi ankasa be a waduri minia kade wo hwehwa na se de presidency no be maw nanka wadwuma nyina no watimi dia ba wiye say wanya presidency na fe dia wo hwehwe wo wiase mu bia no nsaka enso say ha no craft say nyame ne si hene ne to da bi wo ho ade bi wo de maw a sa mre no na omre nso e de wo ha na bebrel nti entwe nyame mre nti minia it can never be say be tumidie bi a openti it can never be.
Okay. Now, Kofi Anshade, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, when I was no political assistant. In fact, campaign we did more quitting year. New Patriotic Party for they chose Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia because we are Muslim, and we are Zongorian. Omo me yet say in Kofo say, especially National Democratic Congress for say, NPP a can party. Is they want to demonstrate to Ghanaians say, and yeah, can't form a normal party. That's why you brought Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to neutralize the Muslim and your friend say Zongo vote now or NDC vote no. But what really happened? Moko campaign wa na omo card and next mo na mu say mo sense sadi we say ne eba and I said what really happened?
You see, the TN say. Yeah, need Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia because Oyesrimni. Yeah, need Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia because Oye Muslimini. Ye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia free say. Enipa duna omushia na ye free say. Esumu awasum. Ejumadi a waye. Baby a wabo party ni mu bra abedro no. Ono na osefata se obeboae.
Esumu awasum ped there. How you are putting your words there means that a lot of people have also had road to serve this.
You see, the Americans
say Alan Chamatin, Canadian Japan.
You see, the Americans say make a combination of things. As I say, ubia ni wa our party ni mo na onsum ye. no be asom. But a combination of things are a kabum. Obi oha na hoden wa ha, obi oha na weaknesses wa ha. Enti obi asom, obi aye dwumaden. But okay kan niam ni nyina bomu a. Why na or offer yen the best chance? Eno ne ehwe ye. Enti ebetimi aba se baby a wo free ne religion may be a factor. But the point I am making to you is say it is not the main reason why in Tia you can't say you could hear Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Those are characteristics that untimi nyim free no ho because I know the man ye Bawumia. Untimi nyim free no ho the fact say oye Muslimi. Untimi nyim free no ho the fact say oye Mamprusi. Those are characteristics to say untimi nyim free. Yes, untimi nyim free a compare ko ho say na ne edin. That is him. Enti obi o okoto ma akompre ko because of na near din. But no kire say akompre ko nya adwuma.
Yeah.
And no kire say akompre ko need the competence. But sanipa no that particular characteristic no and na near din eso. So a combination of factors. But obi an baby na ho odin gina. Obi ba ka kire say obeto aba makala kwabna Japan. Because yeti party no babuna no ka ho yeti party no. This is somebody that maybe the history of the party matters to him. Obi ba kan say ope alankodwo kirematin because say ofri say ojina brane o animonyam so ati ase enti eba trader wa bon ho modern eno nti ena okota nachi. Obi so ba kan say ofri say Alan crowd maybe a tram na nko na eso oba no ntinti say no aduru ne so. But no nkire say Alan nye competent. And no nkire say Alan nye hardworking. It means that for that person that trait is more important to him.
So talking about Canada, Japan's the near day Alan say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so dia na mo share
inclusivity. So be share campaign na na me na me di mutintimai. Ye shede hi enema bi a ye kan ho asem inclusivity ye kan hard work ye kan selflessness so what on the mission no ye kan unifying. These were the things na you free say a combination of factors a kan bo mu a be propelling no. We never spoke about his religion. We never spoke about his tribe. But yet a combination of factors and about together.
Until I make some of the factors because it's a Kennedy send a near day.
Oh, my factors no. Me see unifying.
Oh,
inclusivity. Right. So you see, the near person a channel say you can't inclusivity. The characteristic of the fact say oye Muslimi. Any the fact say ni Muslimi ya oye no. Ekwanya wafa so ne ankrankre aka boma ye adwuma no. So we didn't hammer on the Muslimi aspect, but the fact that he was able to leverage his background and still build people around him irrespective of their background. That strength, so obekaya, it showed. Emra obeye kandini no. It showed. He was able to bring Kwabena Japan around. He was able to bring Kojo around. He was able to bring Kennedy around. He was able to even Ejakun to a latter part.
I saw him doing his own solo campaign.
Yes, so it tells you that the bit about inclusivity na ye can no correct. Unifying na ye can no correct. When me by your dream say obi any why campaign in this country since 1992. The style of campaign about Bawumia ye no. Ziga o your political historian. Have you seen that before? What would be that?
Go ahead.
So the point is, it confirms the bit about hard work. This is a manner or the 3 months. Echo 276 constituencies, doing 3 sometimes 4 constituencies a day. Each constituency biano or kasa about 2 to 3 hours each constituency. So every day biano okasa about 9 hours. And the day usually starts or sorry by 5 a.m. no I started we prepare no by 7 near 2 and the day will go sometimes to 2 a.m. but 5 a.m. no as I started no for 276 constituencies. Before that no as I all the 16 regions and sana no say Juma as vice president Sakoye mop-up say Juma as vice president. So when we talked about hard worker, it was true.
Yeah.
So we chose these characteristics to define him.
Okay. So let's watch this. New Patriotic Party.
Yeah.
President Kofoko 96 no. Osako 1998 primaries Ewosunyai and he won. NPP for maintaining no. NDC continuously almost the President Mills by because they thought say yeah they don't corner say appear ballot box ballot paper no so a tonko for trimini. They did the same thing to Nanado Dan Kwakufado. President Mahama so ababenya ne bite ni adia. Debia ye maintaining sank of omo ye defeat so that they can go ahead and rest their power. Do you think say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia for who trimuno for democracy wise I say will be contesting, but if we say a new class and contesting, I think can be a man who own post so that the party can rally behind you. Say, or Sankoji 2 million famra.
You see, first of all, Yura Mahmoud Bawumia, Adia is seen in Niso Kanepa and yes, obe contesting. And yen a priority no. CCI meno kase and yen a priority no. Yura Mahmoud Bawumia CCI meno kase ne priority ne say. Ono ne deso ye leader of the party. Party ne kosa no. Data ne chere say enye Mahama ne BT ni defeat ye ho. Per the data.
But make correct advice. So me say correction there. But for now there Nanado Dan Kwakufado is the leader of the party because you are still in the government. So the president and the president is Samoa Bemwa. The president is the leader. But
technicalities. But the fact of the matter is that CCA NPP party Kendinia will be a sheno. Yura Mahmoud Bawumia. Yura Mahmoud Bawumia became the leader when he became the flag bearer.
That's what I'm saying. That the constitution says that Samoa Bemwa the president no. Mo president no or a national president no or no the leader of the party say mo da so abemu eti say no say Nanado Dan Kwakufado 10 ekwa da wie ya there's no leader, the party chairman is the leader eti mo koto aba na mo opposition and then the flag bearer becomes the leader.
Zega meti the okanase.
Okay, go ahead, you go ahead.
I was just the reality of how people see the person. They all kind of the technical aspect of the constitution.
Okay. But the reality
is that he is the person people see as the leader now. Because Nanado in just a month. And by the way, the moment Bawumia Beye, the flag bearer, no, he was the leader of the party in the minds of the people.
Yeah.
Why didn't we say Chama was the leader of the party? Even though constitutionally, no. Why did we revert everything to Bawumia? So once he becomes the face of the party, no, he becomes the leader for the people.
Yeah.
On the Kendini, Tinia say, on the Kendinia, all the party nimu anymaya den akosa. So the technicalities in the infanto. The fact is that se ya jina ham prem ansa na ebesa akoto aba foforo ayi Kendini foforo no ono ni nipa obi abehwe ne se oda party na no. So the main preoccupation is say obe contest you, say on contest you have to heal the party.
Yeah.
Tina make a sure say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the main preoccupation now is not to contest. The main preoccupation is say kwai ben na ye be faswa ye be ka party na bu menti anura wutie ni ya wasi me nua no ma de srede a me de mamo ne se yen kan ye ho mom na se ye kan ye ho bom a data ne kire say we will not lose the election whether it is him or a different candidate on say o hwe the last several elections abanyina na o hwe ade ba ko a edi enya de bia it is when NPP mu papaya and enya problem enti o hwe data we e ba ya yewura John Mahama nya 6.3 million last election yewura John Mahama nya 6.2 million
difference 100,000
the difference 100,000 votes. So what it tells you is say yewura John Mahama nsemu a wokan ye no when timi an sway a critical mass of the people. The election where you say a repetition of what happened in Asin North. Ziga sobe kaya Asin North. Yewura Jechikwe sin votes a wonya ye before no. And no one was saying ye. Not difference near bare 1,000 be. But MPP vote a ye nya ye no. Yaya diane sotie. That is the same phenomenon.
Yes.
It says here. Enti yenye votes 6.7 million no. Esote by ebe drew 4.6 million. So it tells you say a nipa 2 million 2020 omoto abama MPP. Sa nipa 2 million no. Oman to abama MPP bio. Ena sa nipa 2 million no. Untimi nso argue say and come back to me at Mahama because the fact nature said they didn't vote for Mahama because Mahama's numbers didn't increase. So it tells you say the 2 million simply didn't vote. They didn't show up because that 2 million no, didn't go to Alan. That 2 million no, didn't go to Cheddar or any of the other candidates. That 2 million simply didn't show up. So the question is, who are the 2 million people? Why didn't they show up? What was the problem? That is your preoccupation. A dreamer says, see what niso, and they say, finding those 2 million people, finding the reason why they didn't show up, and finding the reasons why you bet me didn't share guaquemu, ama or abotoyemu ayeden, ababa. And only Yewura Mahmood Bawumia na Juma. So I saw yeden oye on the party nti na no a omoko steering committee meeting your other meetings are edidi animu a eba the party needs to reorganize. Zega, there is one factor obi antimi and running away from it. That one fact ne say MPP must go through reorganization from the polling station level all the way to the national level. There must be a grand deal of reorganization of the party from polling station executives to constituency executives to regional executives to national executives all the way to the top. There must be some degree of reorganization to ensure say you benya a new spirit, a new energy, a new direction, a new dynamism to move this party forward. That fact nobody can contest it.
Okay, but let's go back to our calculation.
Okay.
Pediana woka say dipa nkwa aba. And not affecting new patriotic party than the National Democratic Congress. Can't we put it in that way? Dancy Abeka say dipa 100,000 pe and a tuaba President Mahama appreciated by just 100,000 votes because if you watch 2012 figures in one, where President Mahama had 5.5 million, 7 something, and another down Kufuor 5.2 million, and the difference was about 300,000 votes. Okay, then 2016 President Mahama dropped to 4.8. You get me? But Momo, I'm also the penny count. just a 200,000 votes.
21.
And 2016. And 2016, we had a massive turnout.
No, 2016, you had the 200,000 votes in the country.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, because
it can't be. 2016, we won by 1 million votes. It can't be.
Okay.
There's something wrong. It can't be.
I'm saying that your number in 2016, 2012, no, what the 200,000 account, but since Mahama also dropped that, and then the Bama that increase in a buy, you get it. For example, I would say this year election, Mahama the 100,000 pen at the account. Okay. So the 100,000 pen account one, and Kobe BT NPP 500,000 votes. Who did last election? No figure no bad yeah. NPP figure, but
Mahama the 100,000 account one going to mean diffuse. Because 6.7.
But who me purchase President Mahama the 100,000 account. You understand the vote? Other than say in general, Nipan Kwan Kotwaban affected both political parties now. But you can say Mahama increase only just 100,000 voter. Ni anya fair to them because in 2016 Nana Dan Kwaku added 200,000 votes and they kind of there you. What is that?
You see,
adequate make say 1 million vote na ye ka ho asem. Mahama ne drop. So yen so betimi aka say ebia na Mahama so no nkofan koto aba ama no. So etu omo man to ama no ane na ma Mahama call 1 million votes, but the NPP the omo appreciate by 200,000.
You see, Zega, numbers na ye ka ho asem. Say Oshe numbers ni ya, you understand something. This election, Enipa Nkotwaba was 7 million. That is where you start from. Because share EC numbers now the buyer.
It's about 6 million.
No, check the EC numbers.
Oh, okay.
Oka, the two parties in the Buma, it came to 11 point something million. About 11.6 million or so.
Okay, you call it
but the total registered voters was 18.7 million. No, not 18 million, 18.7 million.
Almost 19.
Almost 19 million. So 7 million people didn't vote.
I had the data. Now I need to speak up and discuss that data. No, I'm read firm no more yes I don't know. Almost say from 2021, ABC 2024, nipa 1.2 million and the two quite quabuchi. To yem fan is there.
From
2021, ABC 2024.
Okay.
Nipa two coin from Ghana to other countries. 1.2 million.
Okay.
And I fan say roughly by nipa 500,000 so at the Ephraim.
Okay.
And to do almost come
2 million.
Roughly by 2 million.
Okay.
And to 2 million so what if we that 7 million now so
the error in that analysis they say a nipa na omu 2 coin. They were part of a register before.
So we are talking about those who did not vote.
No, not make sure say the 1.2 million also mutu coin. Don't forget, say the register was added to.
Yeah.
New people also registered.
Oh, okay.
So who hear permutations now? When you careful, when you do a straight careful, I bet getting it wrong. Then I make sure say who analysis now, oh you know, you need to lift it from the top. So what was the overall? For example, look at the overall turnout. The overall turnout was 60%. And compared to the turnout in 2012, 2016, you begin to see, say, no, there was a paradigm shift to be a different.
That's what I'm saying that. I didn't know you can say NPP for Nankotwaba. How do we determine it?
Say there is about 7 million people who didn't vote.
So how do we determine that 7 million is an NPP people?
No, we didn't. We have not said 7 million is NPP people.
So if that 7 million voted, how will you also know that NPP will have won the election?
The say that 7 million, you can argue that a critical number of it, which because Mahama Samoa Wokan, that 7 million, a critical of it voted for a particular party, which the data shows. So 7 million, 5 million. It's for spare. I bet me I Mahama. I bet me I Akufo-Addo. I mean, I bet me I NPP. There's about 5 or 4 million. Oh, they 2 million. You still have about 3 million people there, outstanding.
Yeah.
But that 2 million, the data shows that sanka ye omo ye movement anka they will vote for Mahama. They should anka to Mahama anka they should vote for Cheddar or Alan. They stayed out. Because who argument they said they said 2 million on common to Mahama. And I made sure say the data shows that they didn't vote for Mahama. So there is no if again.
So if I want Mahama to come to power, I'll go and vote.
How you go and vote? You see, there is no if again. There is no hypothesis again. The phenomenon has happened. And the phenomenon that happened was that the 2 million people didn't vote. They didn't vote for anybody.
More
so,
than that.
You're more than. So there's no argument to say, Aden Oman Kotwama we, Aden Ankabetimi Mahama Ankabetimi we. No, the argument is they didn't vote.
The time factor into
That's the point.
Yeah, and this and share sad we say. Adukotia sanko for nan kotwaba. We a party ni.
Yeah.
You are not the right full person that I have to ask this question. But since you are a party man,
yeah,
generally, monitor. A dear partner fees and kotwaba. Say 2 million for no oman kotwaba.
Ziga.
Then you add to it say what caused the NPP defeat apart from the numbers.
It's the numbers that cause that.
Okay, that's fine. So the numbers, no, then as our numbers.
Ziga, look, Ashanti region, for example. Enipa Nkotwaba Ashanti region was 1.3 million. Ashanti region, voter turnout was 60%. Ashanti region, the percentage of voter yenyaye was 65%. So it tells you, say, multiple things were happening.
And Kessben say from 2020, ABC 20, you know, Malusu 1.2 million votes in Ashanti region. That's the banner headline of
1.3 rather. From 1.3.
But he reported 1.2.
No, it's 1.3.
Okay.
So the EC numbers was 3.4.
Yeah, that's what he reported.
Okay, that's fine. Maybe I'll approximate. But 1.3, 1.4 is the same.
So let's go.
So it tells you, say, in Ashanti region, the apathy or the reason why they are not voting is increasing. Compared to last year, now about 700,000. Now almost 1.3. So you are nearly doubling the apathy.
Yeah.
The last election, you defeated NDC by 1 million plus votes.
Last two elections. Last election is a different 500,000.
No. Last election was 500,000 overall.
But how you talking about
Ashanti region there?
Yeah.
It was 1.1 million.
Yeah.
Now this time, I think about 600,000. So the first question is your stronghold. What happened in your stronghold? What are the reasons why people in your stronghold didn't vote? Ebini said they were not satisfied with the projects that we were supposed to do for them.
And then I'm a target NDC, you know. Look, for my days, Kumasi.
Oh no,
and I was starting NDC.
No, this is not about NDC. This is about a fact.
Yeah, and it reflected
our 2020. The matter is that someone called for to about ekasa. Okay.
Yeah.
Me call Ashanti region about February, March. Na omu show ebufu no. This time, I think about BT and say, omu show ebufu no. After September, they stopped showing ebufu no.
So now a deceive that time you feel running momentum. No?
Yes,
I saw it.
They stopped showing. So what Ashanti people told us, they say, "Si ye kana mo entia, ye nka biu, ye ni mu ni achinye biu, ba ye kuse ishi itrim." That is what happened. Because me, I sat on radio and said, "Say, before na me hu February, March, no abafom."
They're very deceptive.
But clearly, no. Na omadwen say omo nkasa biu. That is what happened. The first question I say Ubusa as a political party, they say, how do you go back and talk to your people and ensure say ebufuno ebe free omumu? It's not about just ignoring them. You must make a conscious effort to make sure say ebufuno be ebe free. Asante region ukwa some of catch on say mo promise yen interchange. Emphasis. Mo promise yen interchanges. So even though Ashanti region na ye the most roads no, to them adia ne here omo pa, especially in Kumasi, interchange.
Yeah.
Then there are other reasons. Oko adansif asokwa. Keti Hamon say ekwan bia next way bia we mom. Nenso by 12 p.m. na ne nkofo ginagina omo nkoto omo so omo nto.
Ade.
Hono ansheda ma reasons ne papa. But omo nkoto omo so omo nto. Enti onu Keti Hamon no 2020 onya 18,000. NDC nya 13,000. This time NDC nya 13,000. Onya 13,000. You see, it confirms the bigger picture argument that I was telling you.
So it means that NPP NDC maintaining.
They maintain.
But on no drop it.
Yes, and on the confirming the bigger argument that I was making to you.
Yeah.
So it was NPP people
who. It wasn't the
vote.
reason they say I'm
I know the other makers one share that amount reasons in the papa. But I see on nam at that time one nam impesuane so say and I say and just almost share them almost jinjina how much monto.
Kofi I don't have to do this on radio.
Yeah.
But I have to. Do you believe in superstition? People are reading superstition to this because Amakom Subin constituency. There were some people who are it's like an event or vote. He did not vote.
He didn't vote. I
so
don't know.
Do you believe in that superstition? Say, yeah, I say it's like you're casting comfort. You say don't go and vote.
Unfortunately, me need spiritual abilities and I can't really tell.
Yeah.
Maybe there economics and all these things. So I can't. So the best I can do is to use behavioral analysis. So the question is, say, do you know what dance here? So can you interchange and no open? So what was that person looking for?
Okay.
Oko Obuasia. Now ni Anin Ekasa. Anin Nia was independent. Anin, as someone know come already, you see. For how long? And Anin, people have argued so and also working against the party. Your brother was an independent. Your radio station was used to propel the agenda of your brother. Now, Minkasa brother need genuine reasons. But what do you think will happen? About splitting the front.
Yeah.
So you can't come and then tell me say party now is saying when you participated in splitting the front.
Yeah, it's true.
And you want me imagine radio so and create that impression. So meaning the point is that we have a lot of work to do. Now lastly, NDC for enya victory. Ebe boyera John Mahama. Ebe mano ayiko. Because me die mi jitum se nyame ne si hene. Ene nipa bia no umre so a nyame de utumi be ma.
Okay.
But Zega nipa na woni ne ko akansie no wa accept defeat. Why are you destroying properties? Why are you stealing? We see what the second independence about. Second independence in Adibe Wiamu. Second independence na ujina bontin tututu. Second independence na wunya billboard see who pulling it down. Somebody's personal property. Is that your understanding of independence? Munya 1 week. 1 week ikra munya. Now kwa kan no makofa Freddie Blay video de abechiro.
Okay.
So the question made manu secret. The question is who fitting 2017 now start year campaign say yen to abamount. Na the Freddie Blay kanenye. The NPP mo say vandalism ne hwan ne niema ma Kufuor kra koye vigilante law ni ade nyina anye. Was it not 2017 that you started criticizing those things? Etienfa to me ma ya di to me ma wa. You are now going to do the very thing you condemned in 2017.
Okay. Ovi